Ayyyyy, welcome to another episode of the CouchCrap podcast where we talk movies, TV and video games.
Yes, we do.
Cheers for interrupting my bloody intro.
That's all right,
I'm your host, Tom Reed, and joining me as usual is my co-host, Sam Booth.
Evening.
Sporting a very nice cap today.
I've got a cap on.
Oh,
I don't usually wear a cap, but I've got a cap
we're
on.
inside, it makes really no sense whatsoever, to be honest.
It's mainly because I haven't had a haircut in a while.
So is it
And it's
really
holding,
long?
it's holding the hair, not haircut. That's
Jesus,
why.
right. I have one every 3 weeks. I'm pretty scheduled with mine. In fact, I'm that scheduled that they've booked them in 2 sessions in advance.
You actually schedule yours in. I don't. I'm quite.
I like to.
Hippie-ish.
Yeah, well, so that's the difference between me and you, Sam. I like to have my life in order. Unlike,
I'm just a fucking mess.
you're a rogue. You're a rogue.
I'm a little
mom.
bit of a reprobate.
You are a bit. You've been using that word quite a bit recently.
Yeah,
have you just discovered it or something?
No, but it's fitting. It is.
Word of the month, isn't it? It could be word of the year, actually.
I'd say so. Word of the past few months, anyway.
Either that or let down, disappointment. That applies for both of us, actually.
It does. That is. Well, briefly explained, me and Tom have a long history of being quite tied to tragedy in our lives. So something bad happens to him, something bad happens to me.
It's weird, actually, isn't it?
It's very weird.
Well, hopefully, because I've had some good news recently.
That's true.
Yours spikes up, so
I hope so.
fingers crossed. If not, if you mess up it anyway, it's going to affect me, basically.
That's
So
true.
Be good for the next couple of months, will you?
Soul bond.
Woohoo! Right, anyway, better get into the episode.
Let's get into the news.
Nice little reference to Keith Star right there. That's beautiful,
Thank you.
absolutely beautiful. So, the news. What news do you have for me today? I'll let you go first. I went first last time. That seems fair.
I think the most interesting of news is that Robin has been cast for a Teen Titans TV show.
Ooh, what?
Yeah, a guy called Brenton Thwaites.
Who is it?
He was in.
He's
I don't know.
Hawaii,
He was in something. He was in a TV show, which is I'm googling him now. He was in a TV show.
It's
This is filler. He was in something called.
Have you spelled the name wrong or something on Google? That'd be funny.
No, I've got that right. He was in like a TV show that was like a sitcom, and he's like. But have you seen the picture of him? It looks really good.
No,
It
go
looks really
straight.
good. Hold on,
It's
I'll
easy
spin
to swivel your laptop round.
I'll spin.
I
this
can't
around
swivel
now.
my
Look
iMac.
at that.
Oh yeah, no, he looks good.
It looks really good.
Yeah, he
doesn't
looks good actually. Yeah, I'm liking that.
What do you think of the costume?
It's very BVS like, isn't it? Very.
It is good, isn't it?
So are those universes linked, or are they doing a Marvel where they just don't link them?
No, this is not going to be linked. This is This is not going to be linked to the movies.
Good.
And not going to be linked to the TV shows either. Apparently. Yeah, I know.
What are we linked to? No, nothing.
I have no idea because
okay.
So this is technically going to be in its own existing universe and not interacting with any of the others, which is I find a very odd choice.
Yeah. So are they creating a universe? Because it's weird not to have a universe from literally anything these days.
I know. I think it's
Dark universe, the DC universe, MC universe,
DCEU universe.
They're the only four I can think of. Dark universe doesn't exist anymore.
Our universe. Oh.
That's not real, Sam. We know that's not real.
That's true. Everything's a simulation.
Everything's
which is a shame.
Actually, yeah, I can't believe a simulation is ruining our lives. God's sake.
Ruining my simulated life.
Like when I play GTA, I play it correctly. I stop at the traffic. I'm a good guy.
That's important.
Especially when I'm in my tank, something like that.
Well, you've digressed very far. But basically, this Brenton Thwaites, he is going to be the Dick Grayson Robin. So this is
good.
For people who don't know, there's actually numerous Robins over the year.
Because they all die.
Yeah, basically. They've all died at some
either
point.
die or go into Nightwing.
Yes.
Literally it.
Dick Grayson's died at time, isn't he?
Everyone died.
Everyone
dies.
This is comic books. Everyone's died.
Depressing.
So there's been Dick Grayson, who was the first Robin, who then became Nightwing.
Yeah.
There was then Tim Drake, who No, it wasn't Tim Drake. It was Jason Todd, who was actually
Red Hood, wasn't
Yeah, he was basically clubbed to death by the Joker with a crowbar.
Clubbed to death. I was doing like inverted
commas.
Inverted
Clubbed to death
commas,
with a crowbar, brought back, and became Red Hood, who was like he's sort of an anti-hero, uses guns and such. And then Tim Drake, who became Red Robin, who's not very interesting. And then there was Damian Wayne, who is Batman's son, who is the current Robin.
Yeah, in the Injustice comics, he turns evil, doesn't he? He
does,
on
yeah.
Batman's
He does.
side, because not Batman, Superman's side,
yeah.
and the regime side. That's a really good game, actually. Injustice
is a fantastic comic book as well, actually.
Yeah, I need to read the rest of it.
I would recommend it. It's a really good read.
I literally didn't get that far. I got to the bit where everyone gets brought over from the current universe into the Injustice universe. So literally not even that far. I was very busy the day.
I think if anyone's listening who would be interested in getting into comics, I would say this is a really good starting point. And essentially, what happens, and as you know, the Joker tricks Superman into thinking Lois Lane, his wife who is pregnant, is a villain, and he flies her into space.
It's Doomsday, isn't it? Because obviously he can't do that with any other villain because they'd be dead. But
yeah,
Doomsday
exactly.
About,
He, in trying to kill who he thinks is Doomsday, flies her into space. She dies, and then this is like a complete turning point, and he kills the Joker. Because
he nukes.
He does, yeah.
He does. As well, doesn't he? Yeah.
He kills the Joker because he blames Batman for not killing him, and this is like a big turning point. Essentially, he turns Earth into a police state, where he has absolute power. But I really like it. I think it's a really good read.
What, you really like having a police state?
I love it.
Bloody dictator fascist. I love it.
I do love it.
You dirty, dirty fascist man.
Jeremy Corbyn, eat my capitalism.
Oh, don't say that because quite a lot of our viewers will be Corbynite. Corbynite, is that what they?
That's true. Well,
is that what I call myself?
I won't reveal my political.
No, we'll try and keep political agendas away from this because I believe we're all plants. So
I also believe we're all plants.
Oh,
I'm glad we see eye to eye.
Glad we finally see eye to eye on this sort of topic. It's taken a while.
It has.
We eventually realised we believe in the same sort
of plants.
That's good.
Right. Have you got anything for me?
Well, I did have. I was going to speak about the Destiny 2 DLC being released. Curse of Osiris. It's come out today for PlayStation, Xbox. I'm not too sure PC. I assume they have the same release date as PC. It's absolute garbage. It's boring.
Really?
I just can't get into it. You saw me playing it before, and the look of how
it looked the same.
I was confused halfway through. I couldn't follow the story. I can't understand the actor who plays Osiris because he talks really quickly. He's like Sigurda. Like he's got an Egyptian twang. That's not what's stopping me understanding him. It's how quickly he speaks. He's slowing down a bit. I'd be able to understand.
I think it is the Egyptian twang, and I think you're a racist.
Oh, great. That's admit I've been exposed for being a racist. Great. No, because he mentions the evil guy's name. That's what I mean. I don't even know the evil guy's name. It's called.
So forgettable.
Ayyyyy. It's like an Egyptian.
Ayyyyy.
It's really cool. Like the only thing. The music's good, obviously. Bungie do a fantastic job with the score as usual. The setting, it's alright. It's a bit corridory though for my liking. I like to look at open maps and go, damn, wow. Like there's a bit where you go, spoiler alert, you go back into the past of Mercury when it was a garden world, and you actually see it, and it looks beautiful, and you're like, I want to be in it. Why would I want to be in the present? It's so dusty and sandy. It's all like plants, it's like exotic red trees everywhere. You see the Traveller fully built in the sky, and you see the Vex first land on the planet and plant these seeds, which make the infinite, and they spawn out the sky. It's a really cool scene.
That's really cool.
Like I say, I can only remember the good bits, and that's the only good bit I can remember.
That's a shame.
Yeah, it is a shame because they do a try, I assume. I don't know.
Surely Destiny has not got a lot of life left in it.
You think that, but they hook me. I'm like, I don't know how they've done it.
I'm surprised they managed to get out a second one and then people actually buy it, because I thought everyone got really sick of Destiny.
Yeah, it's like I'm a 19-year-old girl and Destiny is my father, and it's it's just, there's no attachment to it. It's just not giving me enough love. But every time I still go back to it when
it gives you the slightest
little sprinkle.
You go running back.
Go running back to the 30-year-old Destiny. I'd say, I don't know. I feel like sort of like a normal age.
That had real life implications, didn't
No,
it?
it did not whatsoever. It's fine. I can edit that out.
We can edit it out.
You won't listen anyway. I don't give a shit, quite frankly.
Well,
maybe.
Shit.
Oh well.
We're actually recording this somewhat.
Is it live? The Instagram thing? No, you can edit it.
Yeah, no, it's just
good. Thank God for that.
Edit
So we do some weird ass shit.
Edit point.
I've
Let me get a little bit of me. Me. The show is all about me.
It's a nice little tripod, that, isn't it?
It's a good tripod, isn't it? It's really malleable. I used it when I went to Australia to film everything.
Stick it on your head.
Stick it on my head. Stick it in my arsehole. Nice.
Looks like anal beads, to be honest.
I'll tweet a picture of that because I think people need to see it, don't they?
Yeah, because I'm sure some camera experts or people who've used a camera before will know what a tripod looks like.
Exactly.
And they'll go, well, he's describing it as anal beads. I know what it looks like.
I know what that is.
Because I have anal beads.
And I also have a tripod.
And I also have a tripod, put them together. So that's the Destiny 2 news for today.
Summary, anal beads.
Anal beads, yeah. And also Jurassic World 2. Fallen...
That'll be dreadful.
Great. Actually, I don't know. What was the first one was good, I think. It was alright.
The first one was fine. It was
just fine. It'll be fine. It's not something I'm looking forward to.
No.
We've got better stuff to come along with for the year. I think it's been released in 2019 or maybe 2018.
Really?
I don't know. I don't know my stuff. Give us 1 second. I'm on it on Google anyway.
The thing is, while you're doing that, the first one...
Oh no, I was wrong. It's 2018.
2018. Yeah. I will not go see that.
Well, we have to.
Oh shit!
We have to review it.
Oh,
we have to review
no.
it. It's in the schedule. I've already added it to the schedule.
Okay, right. I will reluctantly come see that.
Oh, do you want to know what? When I typed in Indominus, it didn't even come up with a definition. It just came up with, oh, there you go, Indominus definition. Let's have a look at that.
What's that mean?
Rex says that they made it up. I think they made up the word.
Oh
wait. It looks like it's Latin for something. Of course it's Latin. Fierce or untamable king. There you go. I could be wrong.
Great.
But blame Safari.
I will come see Jurassic World.
Fallen Kingdom. Come on, man.
The Fallen Jurassic.
Oh, yeah, I literally just said it. How could you not get it?
I will, but all the way through, I will go.
I was going to say, make that noise. Make a dinosaur. Something like
that happens every.
That's really loud. That's really, really loud.
Sorry, editing's good for everything.
I don't have time to edit. Having a laugh. I'm a busy man at the moment.
Look at this. I will insert a frog rabbit now. You didn't hear it, but it happened. In the.
So it'll be there, right? Okay, I'll act like I'm surprised.
Whoa! Look, a sheep.
Yeah, real nice rabbit.
Sheep?
Oh, we've gone for different animals and a rabbit. Bloody hell.
There's two. It's the rabbit. He's inside of the sheep.
This episode's gone way off.
Already.
Yeah.
Right, back to the news. What else have we got?
Stranger Things season 3 has been renewed for.
Of course it has.
Season 3. I've just said it by accident. There you go. Spoiler alert. It's been renewed. Not surprisingly.
Not at all.
4 seasons. I assume that season 3 is going to be a direct continuation of season 2, whereas because they're following this sort of shadow monster storyline.
Yeah,
and it's still looming over the.
Obviously, in the first one, the Demogorgon was pretty much defeated.
Well, he's like a single entity, isn't he? But apparently, there's more of him. Like he's not a unique creature.
Well, I in my mind, I saw it that the Demodogs in season spoilers for season 2 Stranger Things, by the way, the Demodogs in season 2 would have eventually grown into a full upright Demogorgon.
I thought those were like an evolved version because they were using humans as hosts, weren't they? Almost like you saw Barbara and they had that thing in his mouth, which is obviously where it's come out of. So with the
kind of thing.
Like a xenomorph, so they was like refining the design because obviously you get everywhere a lot faster on 4 legs, don't you? I assume. When I do my dog role play, that's how I get around quickly.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, it only makes sense.
But yeah, I mean, I think it was possibly a little bit weaker than in season 1, but I really enjoyed it all the same.
Yeah, you know, it's like best example. Oh, that's me. Oh, there's someone liking a tweet.
Nice.
Oh, God's sake. God. I'm trying to think of an example of a sequel that's not as good as the first one, and there is loads, but I just can't think of any right now. Oh, Age of Ultron. There you go. So it's sort of like the Age of Ultron of Avengers.
Yeah, I mean,
it's all right.
We'll get onto that later.
What? Don't spoil the show.
I think it's probably going to be in the title, Tom. So
it will be.
We'll know.
We do have an exciting episode today, so it's been a pretty interesting week actually. Marvel announced last week that a trailer was coming out on. Was it did the trailer come out Wednesday?
Last Wednesday.
Yeah, and then they released a trailer the night before, like a teaser, wasn't it? And it was Marvel fan reactions to it, which is pretty cool. Actually, I really like that. And at the end, he was like, "Let's get down to watching the trailer," and I was like, "Oh!" And they didn't show anything of it. But this, should we just jump straight into the trailer, Brad? Do you have any news first before?
I'll round off the rest of the news.
Go for it. I'm bloody.
Disney and Fox might be nearing an agreement.
Bloody hell, that is big news. Yeah.
That is huge news. I think that could be announced apparently next week or the weeks following. They could be acquiring for them. Actually, how much? So right. For anyone who doesn't know, Disney own Marvel, so all the Avengers, Iron Man, Hulk, Thor, all of them, they are owned by Disney. Fox own Fantastic Four, X-Men, and Deadpool, and all of them. And so they are all Marvel characters that Marvel sold off many, many years ago. And they're currently trying to buy them back. So how much do you think that they are planning to buy them back
Right,
for?
so I reckon... How much did they buy Spider-Man for? Spider-Man's a big character. I don't know. 400 million or something like that.
400 million. I can say that you are not even close. They are buying them back for, they are valued at $60 billion.
Holy...
$60 billion.
How much is Disney worth in net? Is it like 200 billion maybe?
It must be worth so much.
They're not... Actually, surprisingly... Apple is probably one of the biggest ones out there. I believe.
Only 92 billion.
So how are they going to afford 60 billion?
I don't know. That's a really good question, but that is the figure I've got in front of me. That might be wrong.
Because I mean, 60 billion out of 90, that's a humongous chunk. For anyone who did maths in their heyday, it's 2/3.
Back in your heyday. Wow.
Jesus.
Was quick.
Wow. Can't believe that. So 60 billion for...
60 billion apparently.
Are you sure they're worth that? I mean, Deadpool isn't...
CNBC estimates the enterprise value of Fox's assets in the Disney deal at $60 billion.
That can't be true, because surely the X-Men series has been all over the place, and fans for stake, let's not go on about that trash. So they'll be worth like a couple of quid. I'm sure I could buy them, to be honest, with the spare change I have in my room.
I have an old shoe.
That'd go for a couple of pennies.
Nice. That's a couple of characters right there.
But yeah, you can buy Reed Richards. You don't want to really buy Reed. You're a bit of a dick, innit?
Reed Richard.
Human Torch.
Human.
I was going to call him Flame Torch then. That makes no sense.
Torch on. Bursts into torch.
That makes it sound like he goes human on, and he just bursts into humans.
Just explodes. Just like little bits of like people. Ah! Yeah. There's placenta in my eye. That's not a...
He blows up and splits into
biologically incorrect.
Multiple mini people, and then keeps exploding like that, till eventually he's got a whole army of small people.
Would you rather fight 100 duck-sized horses,
right, or
one horse-sized duck?
One horse-sized duck? You're having a laugh.
So it's a duck the size of a horse.
Yeah, you can ride that.
He's gonna fight you. He wants to fight you.
Horses aren't that big, and a duck isn't that powerful.
Horses are fairly
I'll
big.
snap its little twig legs. I don't want to fight duck-sized horses. That would be terrifying. I've been
But they're
over.
like this big.
I've seen videos of people being overwhelmed by ducks before, and that's only like 3 or 4.
Well, horses just walk.
Have
with
you
your legs doing this?
Have you played Skyrim and spawned in ducks everywhere? Well, it's chickens technically. It's terrifying, and you can kill people with them. You can overrun fortresses with them.
How do you kill them?
So imagine 100 horse-sized ducks. Terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. And that's a warning. That is what the apocalypse will be in the future, I reckon.
I agree.
You're just sorting out your phone.
I'm sorting out my phone.
Yeah, I would edit that, but can't be.
And that's it for the news, really. Oh, apart from one more thing, Ryan Johnson, director of Last Jedi, said we're not even close with any of the theories that we have
For Snoke?
for any of it.
But no, it's got to be Darth Plagueis. It makes so much sense.
You ever heard the tale of Darth Plagueis the Wise?
Remember when I recited that entire thing?
It's really good.
It's really impressive, actually.
Yeah.
Can't do it now.
Nice.
It's been a while.
Sick.
I made it sound like a good skill of mine. In fact, I read it off a piece
It's
of paper.
just a little bit sad.
Like, all I remember is like, did you ever hear the tale of Darth Plagueis the Wise? It's like, it's not a story the Jedi would tell you. And it's like, oh well, no wonder he's not gonna know about it, you idiot. God's sake, he's supposed to be smart.
He's not smart.
Speaking of being smart,
you watched the Infinity War trailer on your smartphone.
on my smart. You are correct, and that was a segue that worked perfectly.
Yes, might be.
So, Infinity War trailer breakdown. We've never done one of these before.
Trailer breakdown.
I have little time cards on a piece of paper.
Let's do it.
Crudely written down. This will be very interesting to see how it goes. Well, yes, it came out on November the 29th. I wasn't really expecting it, actually.
No.
Until the night before when they told me to expect it.
Absolutely, yeah. No, neither was I, actually. And to be honest, I don't know when I was expecting it. I think I was concentrated on, we've got a lot more films coming.
Yeah, I know.
Before that, I think it just completely slipped into my radar.
Let me concentrate on The Last Jedi and Black Panther before you start throwing Infinity War in
Infinity War has always seemed to me that thing that, like, ever since we knew it was going to happen, and ever since we knew, like, roughly what it was going to be about, like everyone coming together against Thanos.
Yeah.
It's always just seemed like that thing.
Right now. Come together. I can't remember it, I guess. Yeah, man. Hey, yeah.
And so not Justice League trailer.
Yeah.
This is a different trailer.
But this is a much better trailer.
Is this trailer? So right,
they use original.
So how does this start?
Right. So opening shots is of an orange planet. It could be Earth. I'll explain later. I have a little theory. However, there's one problem with it. If I was watching now, it appears that there is 2 suns on the planet.
That's going to be
Xandar? That's me thinking it's Xandar. After Thanos has obviously got the power gem, because he already has it later on in the trailer.
He does, yeah. You see it dropping him into his.
No, he's dropping the Tesseract one.
It's
already in his.
Right,
so what I'm thinking is
Xandar was the planet in which the Guardians of the Galaxy left the last
it's in the Nova
Stone
Corps,
on,
isn't
just so people know. But sorry.
So I can't remember how's that now. Basically, they leave the power gem there. And my theory is that there's that spinny wheel of death in the trailer.
That's Spider-Man.
People are saying it's portals. I think it's more of a terraforming thing, and I think it's what he's done to Xandar, and he's doing it to Earth. It basically just rips the planet apart, because later in the trailer, it's almost like you see bits of the buildings being sucked up into the sky, and it's like a freeze frame, but Tony starts taking off his glasses.
Yeah.
You can sort of see everything being sucked up. Mid-motion, so I think it's sort of like I want to say a terraformer type thing, or it's literally just a big wheel of destruction, and it churns everything up basically in that area.
And it did look. We do see like an angle, a shot that sort of looks on the inside of it,
and it's spinning.
You see, it's not as sleek as other spacecrafts we've seen in the MCU. It's very mechanical, almost like clockworky, isn't it?
So I think in this, there's going to be 2 battles. one with Tony, because you see him, and in the leaked trailer, he's also fighting with Doctor Strange, Spider-Man, maybe Pepper Potts, maybe, and he's also fighting with the Guardians. So either that's on Xandar, or it's in New York after the Wheel of Death is just, oh my god. You look like the guy out of Westworld, you know, the evil friend of the Man in Black.
Oh, yeah.
He has that long hair, doesn't he? But he turns out he's not as a dickhead as we thought he was.
Not as much as a dickhead.
The Man in Black is a dickhead.
But
back to Marvel anyway.
I just took my hat off, by the way, and Tom just saw my hair.
It's awful, it's terrifying.
Ugh.
No, it's fine, it's alright.
It's just long.
Yeah, it looks alright.
You're just being mean.
Yeah, I'm a dickhead.
You're just trying to make me sound bad on the podcast.
It's not.
Look at Tom. Tom's got shit in his hair.
That's not true at all.
Yeah, it is. I can see it from here.
That's just my hair, Sam. That's really mean of you to say.
Oh, yeah.
Back to the trailer. So, either they're on Xandar. I think it's Earth, because Thanos teleports onto that planet, on that part. So I think he's basically churned up New York.
Yeah.
But I can't think of anything why he'd do that to New York. There's nothing in New York for him to churn up.
I think he's just being
a bit of a dick, isn't he?
Just being a bit of a dick.
So yeah, that's what the opening scene. So you look over this orange planet. Could be Xandar. I think it will be Xandar because of the two suns.
Yeah, no, I agree with you.
But it's sort of a foreshadowing of what Earth could look like at the end of this.
And then,
because it's probably not going to have a very good ending, a very happy ending for everyone. Everyone's going to be fucking dead.
And then we have like this monologue, and then we see Tony Stark sort of surrounded by all this badness. And I think there is a bit where he's clutching. He looks like he's got one hand that is just like flesh and one hand that's in an Iron Man glove. I think it's meant to look as if it's both his hands.
Yeah.
And one of them is one of them just got a glove on. But I actually think that is someone's hand who's laying on the floor out of shot, and he's clutching their hand.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just looking at it now. It's the second scene in it. That could be his. It's got a black jumper on. That's what I'm thinking. But they can digitally remove stuff like that.
Absolutely. Not. I think, and
you're very good with these.
I think this goes into a theory that I've got, that we do see someone in an Iron Man suit fighting with Thanos at some point.
But it's not Iron Man.
I don't think it's Tony Stark. I think it could be Pepper.
Well, yeah, because do they still have they don't have the Avengers building anymore in New York, do they?
No, but Pepper.
Would she still be in? I'm sure she has stuff to do. I'm sure Stark still has his company, doesn't he? Stark Industries. So I'm sure she'll be doing stuff with that.
I think. Yeah, I think that it's gonna be her, and that she either Iron Man can't be contacted, or he's out of order, or he's out of contact range, and then when Thanos attacks, or she goes, I'm gonna have to do something, and she gets pasted by him, because it seems almost like
he sort of cowers, doesn't he? And Tony's
Tony has never cowered. She sort of, like, you sort of see the person in the Iron Man suit put their hands up to defend themselves, like in a sort of like not in someone who isn't good at using the Iron Man suit would do, and just gets pasted. And I think that could potentially be Pepper in that, and because we do on the leaked trailer for Infinity War that was ages ago at Comic-Con.
Yeah, was it D23?
Yeah, that's
D23.
In that we hear Spider-Man say, "I'm sorry, Mr. Stark," and we also see Spider-Man fighting with Thanos.
Yeah,
so maybe those two are fighting.
They sort of teamed up,
side by side, and then he couldn't save Pepper.
The thing is, in that leaked trailer, you do see Tony on with them all as well.
Yeah.
And you also see Star-Lord on that planet, Doctor Strange as well, because Doctor Strange uses those teleporting pad things, so Star-Lord can run across them all to try and attack Thanos.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that Pepper couldn't get.
No, I'm not saying. Yeah, he has obviously more than one suit, and it's the bleed. It's like a combination of the bleeding edge.
It looks very bleeding edge, doesn't it?
Suit. So, because I thought from Homecoming he had a different Iron Man suit. It was silver, wasn't it, at bits? Like a chrome, like dark grey. So, well, I don't know. We'll have to find out, really, because
we'll have to find out.
So then the next scene is Wong and Doctor Strange. They find Bruce. It looks like he's he's just landed from
Sanctorum in there in the.
Yeah, he's gone straight through it.
Yeah,
I'm well annoyed. Yes, it looks like he's literally just.
Literally just crashed through the roof, hasn't he?
Yeah, basically. So that's obviously a continuation from Thor Ragnarok, the ending of that.
Yeah, and we can see obviously when he was Hulk at the end of that film. He didn't change back to Banner, and obviously here he was Hulk, but because the crater where he's landed is massive, he's shrunk and he's turned back to Banner. So it was maybe he had a fight with Thanos, and Thanos is just
Thanos is out hench anyway, isn't he? Yeah.
Hit him so hard that he's changed back.
Punched him back into his regular old self.
Yes.
I mean, yeah, like by the size of the hole, definitely landed as Hulk.
Yeah.
And we see him as Hulk later on the trailer, so we know he can be changed. However, they did that with the Civil War trailer where you didn't see Spider-Man in the lineup at the end.
Yeah.
And then in the actual film, he was in there. So whether that changes to Hulkbuster, because there's a theory that he's in the Hulkbuster outfit, because it doesn't seem right that Tony is in Wakanda when he's fighting Thanos. I'll say New York. Not that I'm sure it's New York, but there's a couple of buildings there that look very Earth-like. So.
Yeah, I agree. And also, when we see the Hulkbuster armor, it moves in a very similar way to.
It's like very gorilla-like, isn't it? Because they've described he's got quite a sort of an ape personality.
And when we've seen the Hulkbuster used in Age of Ultron, it moved. Not like that.
It just moved like Tony Stark does. Yeah,
exactly,
there's not what it's very sort of human-like esque.
Yeah,
it's not ape where it's like just because he sort of almost does it on all fours, doesn't he? At one point when he's landed.
Absolutely. So what do you think of there is a theory that maybe that the Hulk and Banner actually get separated. What do you think about that? Is there any credence there? Or?
That could be it. I don't see why it wouldn't be. I can see that making sense. Yeah, I don't see why not. Just whether I just don't know. I know they're trying to develop this story, like there's a story arc with them, isn't it?
Yeah.
So whether they do get separated, or maybe they just don't go down that line. I honestly can't say because there's no leaks or anything being about. There's nothing to say that he has. True. It's just wild speculation at this point.
I mean that could be something that the Infinity Gems are capable of, isn't it?
Yeah. What Soul? Maybe the Soul Gem does that.
Yes, but or Mind Gem, separated as two minds.
Yeah, because technically it's two personalities in one.
Yeah, absolutely.
Can imagine that. Bloody hell.
It would be interesting to see, but I do quite like the idea of Banner using the Hulkbuster.
All right, let's move on.
Let's move on indeed.
Look at Wongi. Looks really happy there.
I think.
Oh, look at this.
The Vision.
Yeah,
Vision in his human form. What do we think about that?
Yeah, so that's definitely, because I know there's some speculation where it could be the Soul Gem. It's 100% the Mind Gem. 100%. Yeah. It must be. Because
it has to be.
He's, there's definitely some sort of illusion work going on there, and we know he's capable of, he can create cloaks on himself and stuff.
He created his cape when
he must be sort of tapping more and more into the gem, and this is what he's learning.
This is his human form.
He says in Civil War something about he doesn't know what it is, but he's learning more and more about it all the time.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So looks good though, actually.
Yeah, I think it's interesting. I think it's interesting. I mean, could this be him? As we obviously later on we see Thanos removing the gem from.
It's definitely, you can see the outline on his head. It's still poking out, so the gem's definitely there.
Right, so that's still there.
So I think this is sort of like an open monologue type thing where it shows where everyone's at this point in time. He's obviously sneaking off to see Wanda because Tony says in Homecoming, "Watch out for Vision. He has nowhere. He didn't give a crap about doors basically. He'll just walk through everywhere." So. Obviously, he's sneaking off. Yeah. Well, I say obviously, he might not. He might have left Tony.
I wonder why he's in. Is this human form? So obviously, it could potentially be.
I think it's a bit more discreet. I mean, seeing a giant red, green, capey man flying around.
That's true.
I mean, the yellow gem could just be like a little bling thing, couldn't it?
It's be a little bling thing. It's just a nice little accessory. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, don't worry about it. It might be an Infinity Stone. It might not be.
Who's
asking? Thanos? I don't know who he is. And he just sort of runs off. Goes,
Go away. It's someone else.
Yeah, I haven't got the vision to see this.
He could do the classic Marvel disguise of having a cap and sunglasses on.
Oh yeah, he can't.
But he's got a third He's got a third lens in the middle, like above the two normal ones covering up the
It's like those Snapchat ones with like the little lens on the side, but it's just one on top.
It's just one in the middle. This is my third eye. Don't look at me.
It's a Snapchat thing. It's a really cool new invention they've got. You can't get it though. Shut up.
And then he just dives into a bush or something.
Yeah, just obscure, but randomly it comes out.
I'm looking forward to seeing. I'm looking forward to seeing what that yields. What he's actually doing
it'll be good to see them develop this relationship. Obviously, it's quite a big thing in the comics.
Yeah,
they have a child, don't they?
They do have a child, but then they do get divorced.
Yeah, then he creates his own family.
Yeah. That's gonna go well.
Yeah, good. Hey, I want to see my kid. Where the hell did she come from? Well, I bloody created her because she's better than you. She's like me. It's a bit weird. Technically, he's dating himself, isn't he?
Yeah, and his children are also himself. Huh.
Oh my god, it's just one big bowl of incest.
A delicious bowl of incest.
Sounds like that's good.
Great way to start the day. Full of carbohydrates.
Get your fibers. Get your 5 a day.
Your 5 sex with your family a day. It's a bowl of incest.
Yeah, but that was so loose. It was like, and get your 5 family a day. Ooh, but he got him there.
Sex with your family a day.
Should we get on?
I think we should move on.
Incest, yeah.
So we've got next, Vision being a bit.
Right. Okay. So I was looking at this before. Actually, I think that's either the aftermath. Because forget people aren't going to be able to look at what we're looking at. So
this is Thor and the Milano, the Guardians of the Galaxy ship, and he's looking out of windows at what looks like a bit of destruction.
Yeah. There's fire in a couple of the windows. So it's either going to be Xandar,
or it could be the ruins,
or
of
the ruins
Asgardian
of
ship.
the Asgardian ship. But it looks like in the trailer it detaches a bit, maybe. But we're not. Like I said, I don't have a clue.
No, absolutely. It's very, very loose so far, isn't it?
We're not too sure, but it could even be the destruction of something Thanos has done.
Yeah, definitely.
Not 100% sure. There's not really much we can get out of that, so... well, it's still looking long.
Yeah, it is.
There you go.
We've got a setting here. So we've got Bruce Banner in what looks to be, and which is definitely Wakanda. And with a Hulkbuster.
Yeah, and he's also talking to Black Widow. Or Blonde Widow, as her friends call her now.
Hello. Oh, very good.
Oh.
Very good.
Hey,
I think seeing him here next to the Hulkbuster armor, I think this gives even more credence to the fact that he is using the Hulkbuster.
Yeah, although he's in a suit, I don't know. Do you use?
Well, Tony Stark has been in a suit, wearing an Iron Man suit before.
Iron Man 2, he comes out, doesn't he? And it unchanges him, and he's like, "Oh, it's good to be back."
Yeah, absolutely. And I think he does it as well in Spider-Man: Homecoming. On the boat.
He steps out, doesn't he?
He steps out, Spider-Man says, you should have come, you didn't even bother to come, and he steps out and he is there.
And he's like, I messed up here pretty badly.
Yeah.
If Mr. Stark is going to personally come from his holidays. Anyway, back to that. So, yeah, definitely gives a bit more credence to the fact that he will be in the Hulkbuster. I really would like to see
that, so...
it's kind of ironic that the Hulk is in the Hulkbuster.
Yeah,
it's a bit weird. I like it though.
Well, in Ragnarok, he talked a lot about how he would struggle to change back into the Hulk, and vice versa. So I think this is maybe he is resisting turning into Hulk, or he can't turn into Hulk.
Yeah,
so he's then using the Hulkbuster, so he can still
fight. Yeah,
so he can still be a
it's
part
basically
of the
a Hulk. It's basically a Hulk costume anyway.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's fucking like if it's meant to withstand the Hulk, then it's going to take some punches.
Yeah, absolutely.
Especially off the Outriders, which are attacking.
Yes.
Wakanda, but we'll get to that because
Thanos' horde of generic grey enemies.
No, this thing, they're actually a real comic book enemy called the Outriders, genetically engineered to fight for. Well, they're a genetically engineered race, and Thanos has sort of picked them up on the way, and he's using them as a way to.
He's pulled up to the drive-through. Excuse me, can I have a 6-piece Outrider meal, please? Barbecue sauce, please, and a Diet Coke. What, do you want anything? And a chicken McNugget meal, please. Thank you.
Yeah. Also, can I have a Dairy Milk McFlurry as well?
Oh no,
can't beat that.
Thanks, mate.
Yeah. These
So
giant pods come in this pack, and he's like, "They've missed one. They got 5.
Miss me. Can they not give me more than 2 sauces? I'm so hungry.
For God's sake. So that's that. Yeah, so they're a genetically engineered race. So they actually are in the comics, which is
Okay.
good.
Good. There's something.
But people think they're going to Wakanda to get the Soul Stone, and if that's true, I think they'll show it in the Black Panther movie. Right at the end, they'll do like a Doctor Strange where they're like, "Hey, you're holding one of the Infinity Stones," and he's like, "What?" And you're like,
Oh, in the Ayyyyy.
Yeah. So that's those guys. They're pretty cool, to be honest. Look at this collector's base. Oh yeah, that's what I was about to say before with the Thor thing. It looks like they go back to the collector's base because he still has the ether, doesn't he?
Yeah, he still does from Thor: The Dark World.
Yeah. So, and I think it looks pretty destroyed in the leaked footage. So I think Thanos or one of the Black Order's already been there and got it, because I think they face off. Because obviously you see a couple. I don't remember the name of the Black Order. I know there's 5 of them, but they've all got really weird, obscure names.
They all have weird, non-household names.
Yeah,
names.
It's not like Clorax or something.
I don't know. They all have very, very odd names.
They are slightly odd. There you go. There's Blonde Widow.
Blonde Widow. Hey, joke. The second time is just as good. Better, I think.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh, it's a bit slower actually, isn't it? It's a bit slower in this one. A bit more sadder.
That is the theme tune.
There you go. So this is when he does his monologue. It's like, you'll know what it feels like.
This is...
So there you go, you got your 14.
I think there's a bit in this trailer where we actually see...
Spidey senses.
We'll get back to what I was going to say later. Spidey sense. I really enjoyed that. The fact that it's not gone so over the top what it did with the Sam Raimi.
Yeah, Tobey Maguire one where it's everything's
slow motion. It
got
pans around. It looks at the fly in slow
weird
motion.
CGI fly going.
We don't need to see that. We just need to know the fact that he has like this. He has a superhuman sense. Like you just see the hair's raising his arm. He looks alarmed. Like he knows something is amiss, and then he sees that.
Well, I mean, to be honest, you don't need Spidey sense to see a massive wheel of death in the sky, do you?
Oh, look, it's a Dunkin' Donuts in the sky. That's not good. That's definitely
looks oddly familiar.
That's...
I bet it's a portal.
That's concerning.
You goddamn aliens and the portals. To bamboozle, it's not a portal. They're like, God damn it. That's smart as. Yeah, so he's like, what's up? And he looks out the bus, and you see the Avenger Tower, and he sees it.
Big old ring in the sky.
Yeah, so, you can see it
all
there.
mechanical there.
Yeah, so you see what I mean? Oh, you can't see it in this. It's
I think. Do we just
wait? I'll go back.
If we go back onto that.
Yeah, look, there you go. So you see it. It's almost, you can almost see it sucking up stuff.
Things aren't like bits are flying off the building there, aren't they?
Yeah.
While the stuff inside this ring is moving as well.
So I think it's almost like a sideways tornado, and it's just churning everything over and basically just like crushing everything, which is quite a cool weapon to have, to be honest.
It is cool.
Just I assume you use something similar.
This may be him looking for
the time stone. That's why he's attacking New York, isn't it? Yeah.
Instead of having to search whole planets, if maybe this thing like sucks everything through it, and then it will. He knows if the Infinity Stone.
Because we know he has technology that can be fused with the Infinity Stones, the scepter that Loki has.
Yeah.
That holds the Mind Stone, doesn't it? It's like in a weird sort of case, but it still holds it. So we know he has technology, and the Black Order has technology.
Yeah.
You see later in the trailer when he's hitting the Vision on the head with it. Ding, ding. So they're sort of compatible with
Ronan's hammer as well.
Yeah, did he? I assume he gave him that.
He merged the. They took it out of it in the end, obviously, but.
But yeah, that was a good catalyst for it as well. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, I think if we just go forward from here, we see this bit where we see Tony Stark taking off his glasses. Everyone else in the background is frozen.
Yeah. Which is weird. I don't.
Just go back and watch.
Yeah, I know what you mean. This is what I was confused about as well. So also, Tony's got his triangle arc reactor back.
It's very nice. So you see, everyone else is frozen. And Tony Stark isn't.
It looks like they're in slow motion. I don't know.
They're not moving at all. Look, because they're sort of mid step, and they're not moving at all. So is this?
He can't have the time stone now.
No,
Surely
but he won't have the time stone. But maybe Thanos has, because look, they're obviously the way that they.
Does it almost create like?
No, I think they have their shields because Thanos has already got the time stone from them, and he's seen the effect. And maybe Tony isn't affected by the time stone in the same way he wasn't affected by Loki's scepter.
You can't. That's stupid because that means you could just avoid anything. Power stone doesn't affect me because if the other gems didn't affect me, plot.
No, I think
that's plot armor. That is the definition of Jaime Lannister's plot armor right there.
No, but it goes all the way back to Avengers that he wasn't affected by.
But that's because it couldn't go through his heart because it's sort of.
You don't know that's the reason. You just.
I don't know. Sam. I haven't watched the movie.
I'm just saying that.
I watched the movie.
This is a theory that could happen.
Yeah, for God's sake, big idiot.
It could happen. What's wrong with that?
I just don't know. It seems a bit too far. I think that's a bit. If you do that in the movie,
So why?
If you do that in the movie, I'm gonna slap you in the movie.
Explain to me why he isn't affected and the rest of them are stuck in time.
I think. I don't know. I can't.
Exactly.
I can't. It's
shut your damn mouth.
How does he get it off of Doctor Strange so easily though?
Well, Thanos.
Yeah.
Well, he's obviously.
He would use it. He would just go and do his arm thing, and he'd move time back. That also means he just kept going forwards and backwards.
I don't know.
I think it's that machine. That machine does something up there. I don't. It just makes no sense. I don't. If your reason's right, I'm gonna deck you in the cinema.
That's fine.
On the comfy seats.
That's fine. That makes sense. I hope you do. I will welcome it.
All right. Okay.
I will eat your hand.
Please do. Hands are useless and for the weak. I'm not weak.
I use stubs.
You can attach things to stuff.
You can.
Like a wheel of death.
A hat.
A scarf.
A second hat.
2 hats and a scarf. You'd have a roasty stub.
A third hat.
How many hats are you going to add to this?
Try me. I wouldn't. I've got so many hypothetical hats.
You're pulling out hats left, right, and centre. I mean, only in your mind. There's nothing actually in you. It looks like you're having a stroke or a fit or something like that.
Something along those
I hope
lines.
you bloody are. Get rid of you.
Play that trailer. And these okay, so this is
these are definitely dead Asgardians.
These
100%.
So we see a lot of corpses. Someone stepping over them. They're Asgardians.
Oh, it's going to be him. He's like, oh, sorry, Julie.
Sorry,
Damien. I assume they are Asgardian names.
I think so.
What are Nordic names? Burek. That's really bad. We shouldn't say stuff like that.
That's another Windmill. Another name.
That's a classic Nordic name. Windmill.
Clog.
Longboat.
Nice to meet you. I am Clog. That was a something accent. I'm not quite sure what that was.
I don't know if that's Nordic or not. Anyway, back to the trailer.
So we see Loki holding the Tesseract.
Yeah, there's a bit later on the trailer as well where he's obviously like, and he puts it into his...
He puts it into the Infinity Gauntlet.
Yeah, so obviously it's pretty obvious that he gives it to him. Either by choice or not by choice.
He looks like he's...
he looks genuinely terrified.
He looks like he's acquiescing the Tesseract. Like, it looks like he's giving it to Thanos reluctantly.
Yeah.
So like Thanos,
but he picks it up, doesn't he? He must know it's important. But I guess he assumes that if Asgard's destroyed, Thanos can literally just pick it up straight away. Like it's probably safer with him.
Maybe he kept it as a bargaining chip as well to maybe try and get himself out of
or like say because he saves Asgard, doesn't he? So maybe he's like, yo, let these people live, and I'll give you the Tesseract. But that's not.
I don't know. He's some reformed, isn't he? But I agree. It could be. It could be wrong.
Oh, this is so good.
We see Thanos appear through a portal.
Yeah, so there's been a lot of talk about his colour, but as you can see, I think it's just the lighting of the planet. You can see in darker portions he's just the same purple as he was.
And also, the first time we saw Thanos
was... red, isn't he? It's like pinky red.
He's a bit... But, the first time we saw Thanos was in 2012, wasn't it? That was a long time ago. And I think they've just given him a redesign.
Which is good. And they've changed the actor. It's Josh
Brolin
now, isn't he? Yeah, it's not whoever it was before. Can't remember who it was exactly.
Oh, well. Okay.
No, bloody nerd. Got him. So it's fine. The lighting's alright. I think he looks pretty cool. And also because he's He's hardly got any. He's wearing a vest, isn't he?
He's got a nice. He's got a handsome tank top.
He has. He looks like a pretty small guy.
He's
like,
pretty small.
He's got a lot of scars. Apparently he's in an interview with Josh. He was saying he's got like a spiritual journey, and it's more of a story about Thanos really. Which is good. I want to see the sort of villain journey and
I want to see
because I know he thinks he's right.
Yeah, absolutely.
And also he's in love with death, isn't he? That's the whole point of this.
We don't really know his motivations.
I think we'll find out in this. I think it will in the comics. It's for death, isn't it?
Yeah, because he's in love with
the embodiment of death, which is fun of death. It's a woman, of course. It's a woman. Obviously, makes a lot of sense, I guess. Actually, in hindsight.
Oh, I'm gonna cry.
Bloody hell.
Oh,
they break your heart. So he does everything to please death, like as much as he can, and in the comics he deletes half the universe.
To try and impress it, yeah.
He does. I think it does. I think it works actually. I mean,
I'd be impressed.
I'd be impressed. I'd probably be in that half of the universe that gets deleted. Thank God for that. But yeah, he deletes half the universe, and then he brings it back because he gets bored. I think and then the Avengers beat him, which is probably just a stupid idea. I don't know why.
Yeah, but I really like him.
He looks good, doesn't he? Yeah. He does a little smile here. He's like, hey, my machines don't work. That's definitely, you can see it. That's definitely Earth atmosphere. But look, what's that weird? That doesn't look like an Earth building, though, does it?
It does not look like an Earth building behind him.
But he's got the Tesseract, so maybe this is when he's going to Xandar to pick it up.
This potentially.
Yeah, because they look more like.
Well, we don't know. I mean, we've seen backgrounds being changed out before in
yeah, especially in Thor Ragnarok, they changed the entire scene.
Absolutely,
a bit of bad CGI in that.
It was a bit of bad CGI.
Yeah. Anyway.
So we see the Iron Spider-Man suit that we saw at the end of Homecoming.
It looks amazing, doesn't it?
Fucking amazing.
Yeah, he's on that spinny thing as well, so maybe he's gonna try and take it down.
So really this is why I think that this is. So I think Spider-Man's like a first responder on this.
Yeah.
Like we see him looking at the thing on the bus, and it looks like no one else is fighting it. So and this is obviously very soon after, in which he has his Iron Spider costume.
Yeah, skies are blue. Red spiders too.
Shepherd's Delight.
Angel Delight. Have you seen that sketch by Lee Mark? Is it by Lee Mark? Yeah, it is, isn't it? Yeah.
Angel's Delight.
Red sky at night. Angel Delight. Red sky in the morning. Angel Delight. And he says something else later on. He goes, Angel Delight. It's like, God's sake, it's not Angel's Delight. I forgot what the fucking segue.
Right, that's the thing. I think he's a first responder, and then this goes back to my thing where I think that Pepper then goes, oh shit, Spider-Man's in quite a lot of trouble, can't contact Tony.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to go help him, and then the whole thing that I explained before happens. So, but I really like that we're seeing this in action, and it wasn't just like it wasn't just fan service in the last film just to show,
he's actually
Iron Spider,
it, yeah.
It's an actual.
It's his Avenger costume, isn't it? It's
more
absolutely.
Suited, yeah, absolutely.
It looks so good, though.
It looks really, really.
So this
good.
is the scene I was on. No, it's fine. I've already talked about that. Anyway,
Thor.
So this is get this man a shield.
Get this man a shield.
Oh, I just love Black Panther.
We see bearded Captain America.
Yeah, so I think that scene it looks close to a scene where the Vision's getting his stone removed from his head, basically. Yeah. So I don't know where that's located exactly.
Could this be right as the attack is happening, and that they're calling upon Captain America for help?
Yeah, and they don't know because they don't know where, and then he appears and he goes, and he has like a heroic moment, and it'll play his theme tune, and everyone will be like, woohoo!
Yeah, I mean, what are they going to? Is he going to take up the mantle of Captain America, or is he going to be?
Rogue America. Captain Korea.
Or is he going to be like Nomad?
Captain Wakanda.
Oh, that would be cool, actually. Or is he going to be, I don't know, anything like that? It's been supposed.
I reckon Captain Korea, to be honest. Captain North Korea, yeah.
Captain North Korea. It's about time they had a captain.
Yeah. I mean, they could do it, saviour of Captain North Korea.
Yeah.
He fights for dictatorship and the love of Kim Jong-un. He has a secret love for him. That's it. I'm going to write that novel, actually.
Please do. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it'd be cool to see maybe like a holographic shield, like we've seen that.
Yeah, because I think we're going to get onto that actually. So this is just the Hulkbuster again, isn't it?
Again, doing its guerrilla movements.
There you go. There's those drop pods for the.
See some drop pods with assumably the Outriders.
Yeah, I forgot the name then, and I said it first. Yeah, so they're actually like proper big guys. They're as tough as the heroes themselves.
Yeah.
Also, you see in this, oh, there you go. There's Thanos choking the life out of Spider-Man.
Yeah, I think this.
I
this
think
is
he's dead.
towards
Well,
the start.
everyone's gonna bloody die anyway. So
Someone's definitely gonna die. I would like to see like the actual stakes be realised in that, because no one of worth has died, have they? Quicksilver does not count.
yeah, we literally saw him for what, maybe 40
Exactly.
minutes.
I think
like that.
if we see a character in which we've known over many of these films die, that is gonna.
Well,
we're
I
gonna
think at the end of
realise-
this, most people are going to be dead.
I think a fair few will be dead,
Yeah.
if not most of them.
So this is when he's just doing his little monologue. There you go.
Vision getting and then the Tesseract gets dropped into the gauntlet.
Yeah, so this is the Bleeding Edge outfit we were on about before.
Yeah.
So he's got both gems there. That's
So he's got the I think if we go back there, we see we see Iron Man sort of cowering.
yeah. It looks.
He sort of cowers. He doesn't do anything, and then
it's
just
funny,
gets absolutely pasted. Yeah. Just straight. Someone watch that. It's very funny.
He just like some make a gif
And
of it.
I think that is.
Yeah.
I think that's Pepper, because Tony Stark obviously has more. He's more adept with the armor, so he would with the suit.
He'd have
so
something.
He would know what to do in that.
He'd have a
situation,
chick up his
yeah.
sleeve, wouldn't he? With that, he'd dodge out the way or something.
Yeah, something like that. So I think that is Pepper.
Yeah, it makes sense, and probably kill off Pepper as well. That sort of, and I reckon at the same time he's watched Pepper die, Spider-Man's getting the life just basically choked out of him by Thanos, and they have to sort of make a choice. He's like, right, okay, I have to sort of continue still fighting here.
Yeah.
Which would be pretty cool.
I know. And so that now we're seeing Winter Soldier with his arm back, fighting with the Wakandan soldiers, which I think is quite cool. I'm looking forward to seeing a lot of this film set in Wakanda, actually.
Yeah, there's a spoiler though, because Manape is in the background, so they've obviously fought for a bit and made up.
Is he? Where is he?
Yeah, Manape's there.
Oh, yeah.
And also there's Captain America, not looking like Captain America, and Bucky not looking like
Bucky.
Bucky. In fact, no one looks like anyone in that
No, they
scene.
don't. No, they really don't.
But obviously it's just...
Yeah, I'm really... Obviously, that's a
Oh, look, there's the Hulkbuster there.
Hulkbuster's fighting there. I'm looking...
Falcon's there. Oh, no, Falcon's there. Who's that then? Oh, that's probably Wakanda.
I'm looking forward to seeing more of Wakanda. Obviously, it's a spoiler that Black Panther doesn't die in the film, so it kind of ruins the stakes for that. But...
We knew he wasn't going to die anyway, let's face it.
I'm really looking forward to seeing more of Wakanda.
Yeah, it'd be good, yeah. I think I'm looking forward to seeing it. It's especially this high-tech civilization, isn't it? So, something we've never seen before.
Hidden from the world. I'm really excited.
Good place to have a battle, though, isn't
it? Great place to have a battle. I'd have 5.
Yeah, so then at the end we have the full-on hero shot with... So we have Black Panther, Captain America with his Panther gauntlets.
Yeah, I want to talk about that. We can't actually see a shield there, can we? And we can't see... He hasn't got anything resembling a Captain America.
It's almost like it's blacked out, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, well, it was sort of blacked out in Winter Soldier.
Yeah, but you had the white stripes.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you can still see the remnants of the old costume.
And also Bucky. There is something on Bucky's arm. They have got a pattern, whether it's a Wakandan.
I wonder if it's a Wakandan flag.
Yeah, I thought it'd be pretty cool actually.
Or an Avengers, or the Avengers.
I laugh is like he's just got rid of the Russian star, and then suddenly he's got a Wakandan. He's like, can I just have a metal arm without something?
Don't have a flag.
He goes to goes to the back streets of Blackpool. Gets like a line of cat or something, or a penis drawn on it. He's like, for God's sake!
Nice.
In the toilets of warehouse.
Oh. He just has he has 2 in the pink, 1 in the stink. I reckon he should get stickers so he can change it every Velcro strap so it changes every week.
That'd be pretty. We should contact Marvel about these ideas. Yeah. Also, you see the Hulk as the Hulk, but like I said, he could be changed out.
Yeah, and you could completely remove that.
Falcon, War Machine, which makes sense. His legs are still the working-ish, aren't they?
Yeah,
at
I was
the end
confused
of
by
Civil
that.
War.
So I was under the impression he was paralysed in that.
No,
film.
you don't see at the end. You see.
No, I don't even see him walking, but yeah. So I suppose he's just got a very.
And obviously, it's almost like an exoskeleton, isn't it? And
yeah,
so
exactly.
it'll help him. And you obviously see Manape in the background as well.
Yeah.
So they're friends, and then. Dun, I can't remember.
I'm looking forward to seeing what Captain America or Steve Rogers is using there, because he's not using a shield, but he has got those weird gauntlets on.
That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, like a holographic shield.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then this is when.
And then obviously we see Thor with his eye patch ruining Thor Ragnarok. We see
mustache gate.
Yes, right. Let's talk about that. Right at the end of this trailer, we see the Guardians of the Galaxy meet Thor, and
I don't know.
Peter Quill has a very, very prominent mustache in there. He's never had a mustache before, though.
Well, he has, but it's not very
But it's
bold.
been part of the beard, though,
yeah,
isn't it? It's
so either he's got a fresh shave, or they're taking the piss out of Batman.
I really hope they are.
Superman.
I really hope they
Superman,
are.
sorry, yeah.
I really want them to. I really want to. Them not to even to explain it, and then just in the film he hasn't got a mustache.
Yeah, or like put like a little gimmick at the end of it, like starring CGI mustaches.
That would be good. It's just a
everyone
very subtle
in
thing,
one
isn't it?
scene can have a CGI mustache.
Everyone gets a mustache.
Thanos gets a CGI mustache.
Okay.
Does he grow facial hair, do you reckon?
I hope not.
I hope not as well.
That'd be horrible.
Yeah, what would it be? Purple? What colour would his hair be? Because he doesn't have eyebrows either.
He doesn't have eyebrows.
Oh, that's interesting.
That's not something I want to think about.
No. And that's the end of the trailer. May 2018. May the 4th,
Something.
was it? Yeah, Tom Holland spoilt it on Facebook. So there you go. So, wow, that was it. There was a lot in that trailer.
There was a lot in that trailer.
Bloody hell, yeah. I'm really excited for it, actually. Infinity War.
I'm really excited for it.
I can't. The accumulation of a lot of years, 10 years in the making.
Yeah,
actually,
it is.
2008 was the first release of Iron Man. All the way through, it's been a very long journey, but they've done absolutely amazing with it.
And this deserves to be fantastic because of how long they've been building this up for.
It's just I've watched this trailer about 20 billion times.
Yeah,
I just
absolutely.
absolutely love it. But you know what? I love more. I love the whole Marvel Cinematic Universe.
I love
but you know
the
what?
whole Marvel
Some
Cinematic
movies
Universe.
are really good. Some movies are not so great. So you know what? I thought for the last bit of the episode, we'd put them in order from best to worst. Now I thought we'd soup it up a bit. I've got a list. You've got a list.
I'll be honest. I don't have a list.
You don't have a list.
No.
Do you know the movies?
Yes.
All of them.
Yes.
Right, right, okay. I was gonna say, if you just type in MCU movies.
I know I'm not googling them.
No, you know,
I know
you're
them.
getting up your notes, which you've just admitted to not having, but you did have. It was just all a big ruse. Got us all there. So what I was gonna do, we're gonna read out them from from worst to best.
Yes.
We'll say our pick at the same time, and we'll see if we're.
So we're talking the worst.
The worst first, and we'll go from worst to best. I think that's a nice little order to go from. Basically, go from the bottom.
Right.
Start from the bottom.
Right.
Now we're here.
Yes, we are. Right, the worst.
Have you got the list? Have you got the list of them?
Yeah, I know which I think are my worst. So
Right. Okay. So we'll start off at number 17. Because there's 17 movies in total. Right. 3.
2, 1.
The Incredible Hulk.
Oh, he's included the Incredible Hulk.
Yeah.
I didn't actually mind. I enjoyed that a
Really?
little bit. Yeah.
I only put it in there because it's really bland and I can't remember any of the movie.
I don't remember what's in the movie.
Exactly. That's the only reason why I put it down there.
Thor: The Dark World I thought was dreadful. I was just like, this
It's just
is no good.
It's hot shit, isn't it? Really.
It is a.
There's not
hot shit.
There's not much to it.
Hot poo.
And the only bit I like is the collector bit at the end.
Yeah, oh yeah, me
Yeah,
too.
that's the only bit.
That is literally.
Honestly, the only bit I can remember of that.
Yeah, me too. I honestly cannot remember the Malachi.
Is that his name?
I have no idea. The villain is so forgettable. Everything about that film is just completely forgettable. Just no good. No good.
Yeah, so The Incredible Hulk, the only bit I like about it is where it links in with Tony Stark at the end. I just think it was a bit of a mess. Not much substance to it, really.
Nothing to it.
I was watching a video before and he perfectly described it as the black sheep of the MCU.
Yeah, it is on to that film, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'll be honest, I'll jump the gun a bit, and that The Incredible Hulk was going to be my number 16.
All right, okay. Well, you've
In
ruined,
those.
you've ruined the thing
I
now.
have a little bit.
All right.
Right. Well,
number
tell me
16.
What's your number 16?
3, 2, 1. Iron Man 2.
Incredible Hulk.
Oh, I wasn't expecting that one, Sam. Not what you've already told me. So Iron Man 2, like the Incredible Hulk, it's just got no substance to it whatsoever. There's some good
Iron Man
shots,
2, yeah.
but that's really it.
I'm trying to think what happens there. I like
A lot of these bottom movies can be like, I
what
can't remember.
happens in that film? Nothing is the answer. Nothing happens in these films.
It's just hot 1.5, 2 hour movie of nothing. Just hot shit.
It's hot shit. Yeah, no, in fairness, I do actually quite like the bit where they're on the racetrack and he has the briefcase Iron Man suit. I like that bit.
Yeah, it's pretty neat.
It's pretty cool.
What else does he have?
That's it really. I think I like the bit that it's a little bit. He comes into it a little bit more like himself. Like he's a very showboaty. Like he's got AC/DC Shoot to Thrill, and then he lands down and he.
You think it's going to be a good movie at that point, and
at that point
then it isn't. Yeah, it's just. I don't know.
That is another weird one.
So I guess the Incredible Hulk is for the same reasons as I presented, just a tiny bit better than the Dark World, whatever it's called.
Right. What's your number 15?
All right, ready? 3, 2, 1. For the
Man
Dark
3.
World.
Oh,
right, okay.
Iron Man 3. I do not like. I think it's way out too over the top. It's just it's just no good. I mean, who was even the villain? Oh, it was the Mandarin, and we had this weird. They wasted Ben Kingsley in that.
Yeah,
he is such a good.
I don't mind that little playoff that it's the Mandarin, but then it gets confusing.
My name's Trevor.
It is funny.
I'm an actor.
I did laugh at that bit.
No, I agree. It's funny, but they wasted that villain. That Adrian Killian is the Mandarin. Adrian Killian.
But then he's not the real Mandarin. There's that little end credit scene where it turns out
the one shot.
Yeah, there's a different there's a real Mandarin out there somewhere.
It's very confusing, isn't it?
But I don't know. He's a big Iron Man villain. Like, how can you?
He's a huge Iron
fuck
Man
that
villain.
up?
But also, one of my main bits is that I don't like that we see a lot. We see not that much Iron Man and a lot of Tony Stark having a weird mental breakdown, which I'm not really that interested in seeing, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
And I also don't like the fact that we see remote-controlled Iron Man suits.
But we don't ever. Do we ever see it again? No, we don't. In fact,
not
does
really,
he scraps it? It's not an Age of Ultron.
I don't like because I don't. You know when he saves he saves everyone falling out of the sky.
Yeah.
And then gets hit by the truck.
Oh, when he's not in it.
Yeah.
I think that's stupid. It
really
just doesn't.
Me a bit
it takes the hero out of him because I don't know, but I guess that's his character maybe. It's just I agree with you. It's a bit all over the place, that movie.
Yeah, it absolutely is a bit all over the place.
Like I said,
so we're on number 14 now.
Yeah, because about to say Thor: The Dark World's the same reasons as you.
Let me just think about this a second.
Right. Okay.
It is right. I've got it in my head.
Right. 3.
Oh no.
I've
got it.
Ruining the video.
Right. 3, 2, 1.
Thor. Hey! Wasn't expecting that.
It's okay. I like.
I can't remember that movie. I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah. So Thor. It's all right,
Thor.
isn't it?
Yeah.
It's not a terrible movie. It's forgettable. Like the worst Marvel movies are just forgettable.
I like the fact that we see the introduction of Asgard, and that it's sort of like a complete departure from everything else we've seen in the MCU at this point, isn't it? Very, very sort of Shakespearean in its way.
It sort of sets the tone for the Thor movies in a sense.
Yeah, and I like the fish out of water-ness of when Thor comes to Earth.
Yeah, he tries ordering a horse, doesn't he, from the pet shop? Yeah. It's like, do you have any mounts?
Smashes the coffee.
Yeah.
Another.
I do like that. It adds a bit of it's just fish out of water for the character. But apart from that, the movie doesn't really have any substance to it. It's just sort of like the rest of the movies at the bottom. So a bit bland.
It's a bit middling. Nothing really.
It's a bit like rich tea biscuits. 7 rich tea biscuits are nice with a bit of cup of tea.
Ooh.
But there's no cup of tea.
There is no cup of tea.
It just doesn't work. Right, so number 13.
Number 13. Oh, let me think. I am okay. Okay, I think I've decided.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
Decided.
So 3, 2, 1.
Captain
Iron Man 3.
America. Oh. Iron Man 3. So
spicy.
obviously we talked about Iron Man 3, but
Yeah.
I think this is a little bit boring. I think he's too vanilla, if I'm honest. I think it's a nice.
I thought you like it vanilla though.
It's what?
It's a joke.
I don't
It's a
understand.
really bad joke. You know, vanilla sex. Haha, funny. Can't say edit this out. Edit this out.
Nice.
That did
joke,
not land.
Tom.
That did not land whatsoever. Anyway, Captain America. Why do you think it's bad?
No joke. No bad jokes were told earlier before, were they? Captain America. I think he's just a little bit vanilla, and I just think it's. I think it's a little bit bland.
Yeah, I can see where you're coming from. I
It's
mean,
alright. I like it. I like Red Skull. I think he's a really good character.
but they just don't utilise him properly, do they? I
No,
don't
not at
think
all.
he's in
I
it
think he's a
enough.
little bit boring.
Especially for Hugo Weaving as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, he's a big actor, and you just sort of,
big cool dude.
and you just sort of push him away a bit, don't they, towards the sideline. So Iron Man 3, basically the same reasons. I think you're getting my ones before I am here. So
Ooh.
yeah, so we'll move on to 12.
12. Ooh. That is a really.
I
good
forget it's easier for
question.
me because
You've already decided.
I've already decided what my order is, and you have not because you are lazy.
I have not because I'm quite lazy. Let me just think. Okay, I decided.
Right, good.
Right.
3, 2,
2,
1. Captain
Guardians
America.
of the Galaxy 2.
Oh, okay.
Right, my reason for this is that when I went on holiday recently, it was on the TV all the time.
Oh, is that why it's put you off it?
That, and also, right, the movie is split into 3 parts. Basically, when they're fighting the gold people, when they land on the planet,
Yeah,
and then they meet Ego,
yeah.
and then that's the film.
Yeah, you're right, aren't you?
Yeah.
There's not much to it.
No, there isn't much to it.
Yeah,
And
you've
I
ruined
think-
the movie for me now.
I
I'm
think
gonna have to
I
move it down
will.
slightly, actually.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'll
and
move it down,
I
actually.
think I like Ego as a villain. I think the reveal is. I think it's quite cool. I think he's very sinister as a villain himself. But then when they start doing big CGI man fighting a Pac-Man, I think it gets a bit.
Yeah, that was really that was Pixels like esque, and
Yeah, it
I don't
actually
like
was, wasn't
Pixels
it?
whatsoever. That was pointless.
It was
made no
weird.
sense in the context of the movie. Yeah,
Yeah,
so no, I
absolutely.
can completely understand where you're coming from with that. And like I say, Captain America, it's the same reasons as you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Number 11, yeah. Am I ready?
3,
2, 1. Doctor
Iron Man.
Strange.
Oh,
Iron Man, really?
Iron Man 1, yeah.
No, Iron Man's really high on mine, actually.
I really enjoyed Iron Man. I just think it just falls into the trope of the
Origins.
hero origins and the hero fights an evil version.
But that's the one that set the
himself.
standard for it, though. I think you've got to give it credit for where it was. There was nothing
Okay,
like that
true.
beforehand.
True, I just think it is potentially a little
I
bit
think
bland.
you just didn't think about this whatsoever.
No, I stand by it.
Okay,
but I think
good. I
and it's-
like a man with principles.
It's good
yeah.
for where it stands.
Yeah.
But I just think it it's just a little bit bland in the ones that are above it.
Yeah, no, I completely see that. So with Doctor Strange,
No, tell me.
they just fell into the origin. It's good. The CGI in it is amazing. Like the visual effects they've done with it.
I really
it
enjoyed
was good.
the
And the fact they
visual
brought
effects,
magic into the universe, and
Yeah.
that opens so many doors, just like A-level maths apparently did. Absolute bullshit. It didn't. It didn't. God damn, they lied to me. Yeah, but it's just it falls into the trope of the origin story. The bad guy, who is what's his Caecilius, and then it's
Dormammu.
Caecilius, and then it's Dormammu.
Dormammu.
I've come to bargain. But I don't know. It's just I want to see Doctor Strange, and I think he's better with other characters. I think it's one of those characters where he's better with other people.
Yeah.
His movie was good. It's just a typical origin story there. There's not much. there's just not much to it, but it is better.
No, it's true.
I think it's better than the other ones because they've managed to refine it from Captain America, Thor,
Iron Man,
the Incredible Hulk. Yeah. I mean, obviously Iron Man's a bit up for me because I did my homework and you didn't.
I stand by it.
So I'm going to switch this around now because you've made me rethink my strategy a bit. Yeah. So number 10 will be Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
Oh, Guardians of the Galaxy 2. For me, it would be Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange.
There you go. We finally caught up with each other now.
Yeah, we have. Guardians of the Galaxy 2. Go on. What's your reasoning?
I think you put me down a bit there with that one because originally it is number 8 on my list.
Yeah.
But it's just more of the same of the first one.
Yeah.
Which is great, but I want to see it move in different directions because they open the space branch.
Guardians of the Galaxy was really something, wasn't it? Was really really good.
Visually, everything, the jokes, everything lands. I just feel like with this one. I was laughing the entire way through that movie. Yeah. But that was it. There's some good comic book references in it. There's 5 end credit scenes, which is way too much. But they're not like proper end credit scenes, are they? They're just like little snippets, apart from the Adam Warlock one. Yeah. Which will come into maybe Avengers Infinity War. Yeah. Maybe either that or Guardians 3. Actually no, they said it was Guardians 3, didn't they? I think that brings him into it. Like you said, it's just more of the same. It's all right.
Should we say the next one?
Well, is Doctor Strange was yours just the exact explanation?
Exactly.
Fair enough.
Exactly the same, just very basic.
What we got number 9?
My next one is
3, 2, 1.
Age of Ultron.
Oh. Is Ant-Man your next one?
It is not actually.
All right, okay, because that's Age of Ultron is my next one. I've just ruined it for everyone. Great. Right.
Age of Ultron is just boring, isn't it? It is just.
Yeah. In fairness, there are some really good fight scenes in it. Like the Hulkbuster scene, that is amazing. Love that. It's so good.
Trying to think what else. It's just.
Ultron's all right, but I feel like
it's not Age of Ultron, is it? It's a couple of days of Ultron.
Yeah, a few hours of Ultron.
The weekend of Ultron. The bank holiday
weekend. Weekend of Ultrons.
Weekend of Ultrons.
I understand where you're coming from with that completely. Yeah.
Big endless waves of grey enemies that just get whacked aside easily.
Yeah, it was stupid. I don't know where Joss Whedon was going with that at all.
Quicksilver, who I didn't care about at all.
Yeah, they should have kept him alive because they could have built him into a character I cared about, like they have done with Scarlet Witch. Like he had that bond with Barton. Hawkeye, and they could have built on that, but instead they just killed him off for no reason.
And he didn't have any effects. I just did not give a shit.
I just looked and I was like, great, you've saved a kid. Oh no, he goes, you did not see that coming. I'm like, that wasn't even funny the first time. Shut up, you. Just die. Just goddamn die already, man.
Go die.
Yeah, so Ant-Man. Ant-Man's. It's a good movie, very unique. I love the intro to Ant-Man. The Mexican theme, like the Spanish type thing they have to it. Good. And also, I hope in Avengers 4, like they have his mate just do a quick recap of everything that's gone on, or at the end of Avengers Infinity War. It's like, yo, my dude told me this fun story, and he's going through.
I really like that.
And he's got Thanos talking in his voice, and everyone's talking in his voice. It'd be absolutely hilarious to do something like that. Good scene. It was really good. I really like it. Not one of the best because there's more, but it's just a funny movie, and it was enjoyable. I enjoyed it.
He's a reluctant hero as well. He's not a hero. He's a criminal, isn't he?
Yeah, he's a criminal.
He's not doing it for noble reasons. He just.
Which is why he's more like, I'd say, look, is he a vigilante? He's not even that. He's just he's tricked into it almost because he's
exactly.
But he says that he says, I want you to go steal some stuff, and he's like, yeah, that makes sense, yeah.
Yeah, and he's like, first point call the Avengers, not us.
But I do like it. It's just a funny movie. I think
I enjoy it. It's like more of a heist film, but it's good. I do enjoy it.
Yeah. So are we on number 8 now? Yeah, number 8.
Yes, we are. 3, 2, 1.
Age of Ultron.
Winter Soldier.
Really? Oh my god! Right. Okay.
Winter Soldier.
Why? Winter Soldier's amazing.
We're getting to the point where we're in like the top few. Winter Soldier is.
We're really halfway through, actually.
I know, but there are a lot of good films.
Nerd.
Winter Soldier was very good. Really, really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
But I just think there are better films. I really enjoyed that it was like an espionage film, wasn't it? And there were a lot of good fight scenes, a lot of good fight choreography.
Yeah, it really brings out the Shield and Hydra conflict. I did not see that. I did
Yeah,
not see
neither
that
did
coming
I. I really
anywhere. It was a
enjoyed that.
really good storyline.
But I just think it was it's just a bit samey. There's not much depth to it. But
All right, okay.
I don't get me wrong, really enjoy it. One of my favourite
I'll explain
films.
why it's really good later on anyway.
Please
so,
do.
Yeah.
Please do.
Like I said, Age of Ultron for me is number 8.
Yeah.
It's a good movie. Has some really good fight scenes in it.
Yeah.
Story's a bit iffy. Why does he have to go out of his way to make an asteroid to crash into the Earth? Age of Ultron, it's just Weekend at Ultron, isn't it, really?
It is.
Everyone has a fun time, and you'll come out of it pretty unscathed. Apart from Tony slightly worrying about with the future. And
the only good thing about that, I think, is it sets up the conflict between Iron Man.
Yeah, and Civil War, which is good because Civil War is amazing.
Yeah, absolutely.
And also it has a really cool end credit scene with Thanos at the end where he picks up the gauntlet and goes, "Fine,
Yes,
do it myself," which is really cool. Right, so number 7. Yeah, so 3, 2, 1. Iron Man.
Homecoming.
Are you really? All right, okay. Iron Man, really good origin story. Set the tone for the origin stories for heroes. It was amazing. Came out of nowhere. No one was expecting it to be as good as it was. It hits the point perfectly. You've got a villain. Its motives are clear. Everything's clear. It's simple plot. You can just follow it. You can have a really good time with it. And I think it's just a good movie.
Yeah.
The CGI in it for 2008 is amazing.
Spice.
Like seeing that suit in the trailer when you see him suit up, and I can't explain, like the AC/DC theme behind it. It really takes me back to being a child 10 years ago. So what was I, 9 years old? 9 years old when that first came out. I had no idea that it was setting up this universe.
Yeah, absolutely.
But Nick Fury's in the end of it, and that's when he says, "Making a team," and you're like, "What?" And then it's just it really just sets everything off perfectly. And I think it's a perfect character set off with. Iron Man, well known but not a massive popular. There's much more popular characters.
Yeah,
but now it sort of brought me to the forefront of Marvel completely. Same with Guardians of the
Galaxy.
Galaxy.
Like bringing the B team forward.
Bringing the forefront into the upfront of the storefront. Rick and Morty. I think he says something like that. It's the Devil episode.
Oh right, yeah.
Where he makes the Apple rip off. Yeah. Right. So you.
So Spider-Man: Homecoming. Yeah,
go for it.
I think it's a fantastic film. I just think I really enjoyed the fact that we're actually getting a appropriately aged Spider-Man.
Yeah.
And I like the fact that we don't have to see the fucking death of Uncle Ben again. We don't have to see
Uncle Ben's rise, dying and dying again. God, it's just
absolutely.
terrifying.
But we see him as a real, he's a do-good. He wants to do good. That's why he's doing this. And it makes sense, the fact that he's got this shit costume, because how would, like, all the past costumes in the other Spider-Man film, how would he have made those? But he's got, like, this awful costume because
it's homemade. He's a kid from Queens. They're not very wealthy in there, are they? They're all sort of middle class.
Yeah, absolutely. And the fact that I also think
he's got a real hot aunt.
He's got a real hot aunt, and I think I really enjoy the villain. Really enjoy Vulture.
He is one of my favourite MCU villains, or the favourite today, just because of you can see where he's coming from. Any normal person would be angry that they've destroyed the city, and then they're exploiting it.
You completely empathise with him.
Yeah,
you completely empathise with him as a villain.
He loses his business because of it. Like, it makes so much sense.
Yeah, absolutely.
And he's just got he's smart. He knows what he's doing, and he doesn't want to hurt. He warns Peter off so many times on doing it because he doesn't want to hurt him. He's like, "Yo, you saved my daughter.
Yeah,
I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt here. Stay out of my way."
Yeah.
Even at the end, he goes after. He doesn't go try and kill Peter. He goes straight for the arc reactors and tries to take them off instead.
Yeah, absolutely.
He beats Peter up a bit, not to the point of death. He's like, and he sees him. He's like, I'm gonna go for them.
Yeah.
And go off.
Yeah, I Yeah,
he doesn't rat him out to the Scorpion as well at the end in the end credit scene. Yeah,
absolutely.
Real nice guy.
I really enjoyed it. I think Tom Holland is a fantastic Spider-Man.
Yeah, I think he's the perfect Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I'll go into more about it. I think it's a bit higher up, man.
Oh, should we go for the
Yeah,
next
so
one?
number 6 is Thor Ragnarok for me.
Thor Ragnarok. I was going to say Guardians of the Galaxy.
Really?
Yeah.
Right, okay. Yeah, now I can rock.
Thor Ragnarok's a little higher up. Guardians of the Galaxy, just such a fresh take in the MCU. Completely different, completely off the wall. Introduces this wacky, insane space stuff to us. And I really, really enjoy it.
Yeah, it brings out like a whole new side to Marvel.
Yeah. And obviously we see more Thanos.
Yeah, which is... I was really surprised. I was really taken aback that we actually saw Thanos, speak to Ronan. He's like, pound of domain, a child, boy, person, thingy.
Yeah.
That's the phrase, that's the exact quote from the movie. Yeah. Don't question me, I'm a Marvel expert.
It's funny as well. It's a really funny film.
It's funny. It's really good writing. Yeah, I can completely understand why you've got it at number 6.
Fantastic soundtrack as well.
Yeah, really good. I remember downloading it straight away. I remember because Spotify did this thing where they show you your top music. This year it was all soundtracks. It was really weird.
Yeah.
I think Ramin Djawadi or whatever he's called,
the
guy who does the Game of Thrones was my top one. But yeah, that soundtrack's amazing.
It's just so good. So
Thor Ragnarok. The reason it's number 6, it's really good. Standout movie. The visuals are amazing. The colours, everything about it is so good.
Hilarious.
Some CGI a bit off, but you can't really help that. Couple of plot things about it, they're a bit iffy, but it is a really fun film. Some of the storylines, right? Hela as well.
Bit of a weird
one, but I think for a woman, is she the first woman villain? I don't want to say that she is, but I feel it'd be bad if she is the first one and it's taken them this long to do it. But
I think she is.
Yeah, but I really like her. I understand her motives.
I really like the Grandmaster in it as well.
He's
just Jeff Goldblum in it.
Jeff Goldblum. He's hilarious. Fun. He's sort of like the Will Smith. He just plays himself, but it works. It works so well. The visual, especially for what's it called?
Sakara.
Sakara. I was going to call it Sokovia then.
It's not.
No, it's not. It's not. It's called
Sakara.
I was going to call it Scar then. Yeah. Yeah. So no, like I say, it is a good movie. But there are better ones. It's not the best.
No.
Just for some individual points.
Yeah.
But like I said, it's a really good movie. We enjoyed it when we went to see it in the cinema.
We had
a really good time driving around trying to fill up petrol and stuff after,
and
talking about it.
The film.
We really have some good. We've been doing these midnight releases. I've realised for ages. We've
been doing unreleased podcasts for a long time.
It's really sad. Yeah, we used to sit in the car and we just talked to it for ages. We thought we might as well
start doing a podcast.
Start recording it.
Hence why you're listening to this, listener.
People who do listen to this, which actually for the first episode, quick intermission, it was really good. I thought we did it went quite successful actually, better than I expected.
Yeah, me too. People listen to it as well.
Couple of people, only a couple. Yeah, I think.
So Thor Ragnarok, yeah. Driving around petrol doing first podcast. We really enjoyed that. People.
Yeah, that's where we're at. It was only like a couple of seconds ago, and we completely forgot already. Yeah, but yeah, we used to that, so we were really happy actually with the first episode. It took us a while to get it out. But we're not very good at productivity. We will get better.
We will. Promise.
We need to get a schedule. I think we might as well just upload every Friday.
I agree.
Yeah, and we just might have to change it later on. I think we might shift it eventually to a Saturday or a Sunday because some of the movies come out on the Thursday night.
Yeah.
And I don't want to wait a week to get an episode out.
Yeah, absolutely.
But we're also thinking of doing some behind the scenes and some mini excerpts because
couch nuggets.
Not call it. I thought cut the crap was quite a good one.
Couch nuggets because you have like a little nugget of poo. A little nugget of crap.
You have to explain that it's a nugget of poo because people are thinking it's like a chicken nugget, and when I edit the video, I'll forget and put a chicken nugget in the corner. And I go, it's a couch nugget, and I was like,
you can use my recording there as an intro. It's a nugget.
It's a nugget.
Like a nugget of poo.
Cut that, paste it in. I'll sort that video out anyway. Yeah, so we think about doing some behind the scenes stuff. Just get a couple of videos out a week because I'm sort of I'm calming down with work now.
Yeah.
And the other thing I've got to concentrate on is uni. Oh God. We'll figure out something with uni. Yeah.
Right.
I'm sure my flatmates will love to meet you as long as you cut your hair.
Fuck you.
Where's a kid got a hat? You're like Scott Pilgrim, you know, where you
Oh yeah.
he wears a cap every time his hair gets too shaggy. So we're in the top 5 now.
Top 5. Right?
Top 5, yeah. Sorry for that, like. So we just thought we might as well fit it in.
Ramble Dumble.
Probably could have fit it in at the end, but we're not very good at
So where are we at now?
Number 5.
Number 5. Right.
Yeah. So 3, 2.
Oh, hang on. Right. 3,
2.
1.
Homecoming.
Avengers.
Oh.
Avengers. It's just so good to see them all on screen.
Yeah, I remember that first time I saw them.
It's just so good, so good. Really enjoyed it.
You just, as a kid back in 2012, the world was going to end. You know, just seeing them on screen for the first time.
Made it all better.
I can't describe what it was like. I remember going to see it with my dad. I saw it a couple of times actually, and it was amazing. Doth mother know you weareth her drapes? That was absolutely hilarious. Just the jokes, everything landed.
It was good.
People didn't think it was going to be a success because no one's ever done anything like that before, and they just hit the nail on the head with everything.
They really did.
It was blooming perfect. I can't. Honestly, it was fantastic. I love watching that movie to this day. I'll watch it again and again.
Yeah, so will I.
Homecoming, bloody loved it. It was great. I was not expecting to love it as much as I thought I was. Like because they showed a lot on the trailers, so I was a bit like, ooh.
Yeah.
But like I said, we went in and we had a bloody great time, didn't we? We had an absolutely great time. I was absolutely laughing my head off. He's just a teenager. It's just a teenage movie. The plot's a teenage plot. It's smaller. The stakes aren't as high, but that's good because it doesn't need to be world-ending. It's personal. He's going from this friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. He needs to impress Stark. He's doing everything a teenager would do.
Yeah, absolutely is.
With daddy issues.
Daddy issues.
Yeah. But honestly, it's an amazing movie. I loved it. They couldn't have done any better. I don't think they could have done any better, to be honest.
Absolutely couldn't. Have I said Doctor Strange yet?
Yeah, you said it before, yeah.
Oh.
So I've got 4 left. How many have you got?
I haven't got that many left. I think I've somehow missed.
Have you haven't said Ant-Man yet?
Oh, Ant-Man goes a couple back. It's not as good as Avengers. We'll stick it in somewhere.
This is what I mean. You should play. I've got a nice little list. I think I've repeated a number once by accident. That's where we might be going wrong. But I don't think I have. So
I only have 2 left to say.
2. I have 4.
What do you have?
So what have you missed then?
I don't know. I've said.
So I've got Winter Soldier, Guardians of the Galaxy, The Avengers, and Civil War.
I've said all of those, but Civil War. I haven't said right. I'm gonna say mine top 2.
Go for it.
And then you say your top 2.
Yeah.
I've got as I'm gonna say Thor Ragnarok.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Really,
yeah, you enjoyed that, yeah. So
good. Korg, which is Taika Waititi's character, and it's so funny.
I forgot to mention. Yeah,
bloody loved him. Every single thing about that film, really, really enjoyed it.
What's the rock? Just a quick rock paper scissors joke there for you.
Is it? I'm a rock person. You don't need to be scared of me, but unless you're a pair of scissors. And the
quick rock paper scissors joke for you there.
This is Mick. He's got knives for hands, which is pretty cool.
Actually quite a good impression to him.
Mick's dead. I stiffed on him earlier. I just felt really guilty, so I've just been carrying around. Oh, Mick's alive. What was your question, mate?
I hope Meek's still alive. I hope those two are still alive in Avengers Infinity War, just walking around with each other.
Oh, I want to see them in Avengers Infinity
War. Or he has them like a C-3PO, like on the back.
Yes,
just straps on the back with the like bits of his limbs hanging out because he hasn't put it back together yet.
And then obviously number 1, Civil War.
Of course, it's got to be.
Good. It's so good. When we see Spider-Man for the first time, and then when we see, because that whole airport scene is just fantastic, isn't it?
I remember.
Amazing.
It's when the Vision comes over, he just lasers in front of them all, and they all come together in that one shot. It's like Captain Rogers. I know what you're thinking.
And also when we see Ant-Man become
Giant Man. Yeah, that's so good. It's just an amazing movie, Civil War. Like they really, especially with Batman vs Superman coming out a couple of weeks before it.
Yeah. Everyone
was a bit like, World War III is about to kick off.
Yeah.
Thank God BVS tanked, because then Civil War just it pounded through even more.
Really did.
And
So
absolutely
good.
smashed it.
So
It was
good.
amazing. The music for that is great.
It is.
And it's a pivot.
Stakes are high.
It's a pivotal thing because everyone is now fractured completely.
Yeah, absolutely.
And especially when Big Purple Man from the skies come into Wheel of Death you all to death.
Well, obviously we're gonna the immediate after effects of everyone we haven't yet seen, which we are gonna see in Infinity War, aren't we? Because obviously you don't.
We'll probably see a bit in Black Panther as well.
Yes, true. Very good point.
Because there's quite a few of them in Wakanda, aren't there?
We don't see anything like that in Ragnarok. Obviously.
What other movie was after Guardians 2 and Homecoming? We guess we see the aftermath a bit with Tony Stark because he's not really got any Avengers left, has he?
Yeah, that's true. But you don't. Obviously, we hear about like, oh, well, I guess this guy's a war criminal now. But
we still have to show his video, yeah.
Yeah, and I think the bit where Tony and Steve are just absolutely wailing on each other, like just beating the absolute shit out.
Yeah,
of each other.
he's like getting his fight.
When I was watching that, I was like, one of them's actually gonna kill the other.
But I like how he didn't kill him because then I think it goes to it's out of character for both of them to kill.
Absolutely it is.
As much as like Captain America was really angry, you know, he especially at the end where he goes in with the shield, he smashes on his on the helmet a couple of times. You really feel it, don't you?
I thought he was gonna take his head off when he was doing that.
It's just that bit where he watches the video and he just and then Captain America's trying to talk Tony out of it, and he just smacks him out of the way, and then literally just launches towards Bucky.
Yeah.
And do you know in that scene he points the missile at Bucky's face, and Bucky like knocks it out so it fires and blows that tank up. It's like, was he actually gonna shoot a missile at his head? That's pretty rad, to be honest.
He was very angry though, wasn't he?
He was incredibly angry.
Very upset. Right, so go on. Say
my number 2, The Avengers. Just amazing. Yeah, I can't. You put into words perfectly before, and Civil War is top
again,
one.
Exactly.
You can't.
It is top dog, isn't it?
They're amazing. All these films are good in their own way, apart from the bottom few. I guess we really go from Captain America. That's where it really starts picking up a bit for me. Captain America, First Avenger, from number 12 up to number 1. That's where I can watch them again.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's perfect.
Absolutely.
There you go, MCU best to worst.
Look at that, we've done very well there.
Yeah, we have done actually. All right for time, but we've got some editing to do anyway. Haven't we?
Yeah,
some
absolutely.
stuff out.
This is sort of getting towards the end of the episode, really. Unless we have anything else to say, do we? Or...
I'm trying to think of any updates. We talked a bit about it before.
Have we talked about what we're going to be doing? What's coming up next?
So for next episode, we'll talk a bit about Destiny 2. I'll play a bit more of the Shite of Osiris. And we need to really talk about The Punisher as well as some, but I haven't watched it yet, though.
I haven't watched it either.
We just have
13 episodes of Punisher.
Is it 13 episodes?
It's 13 episodes. I don't think I can.
But it has Jigsaw in, apparently.
Who?
You know, he's like a big Punisher villain. It's the same. The actor who plays him is the same actor out of Westworld. You know, long-haired evil guy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's him.
Okay.
Well, I'll have to watch it. I reckon we'll do that in the new year at some point.
Yeah.
So we got that, and the week after we have Star Wars: The Last Jedi episode. It's gonna be amazing. So we'll have watched the.
We've booked off the right day.
We've booked off the right day this time. We haven't messed up this time. I think. Probably have. I always mess up somehow. It's been an up and down episode.
Real tears.
So we've booked that off. I think, and we'll tweet and stuff. But I'm really excited to watch it. I cannot wait. I cannot wait to find out who bloody Snoke is. I've waited 2 years. It's an absolute nightmare. Apparently we've got all the theories wrong, so it's just gonna be.
I'm just gonna
cry. We will be in tears that entire
Real
movie.
tears.
I hope it's like The Force Awakens, because you came with us to Force Awakens, didn't you?
Yes, I did. Yeah.
And there were people dressed up, but they were dressed up as really obscure Sith, because no one had Kylo's costume yet.
Yeah, exactly.
So people just walking around in dark robes. I was like, this is great. No one knows what they're dressed as. It's fantastic. This is probably like the Phantom Menace was like, when everyone was like, we don't know what to dress as.
Yeah.
Let's go as Darth Vader.
Oh, that works.
He's not even around in this one. And then after that, it's Christmas, so... I
think
always think we should do the worst Christmas movies do a real downer on the year. I mean, 2017 has been a pretty bum year. We might as well continue the theme with the worst festive movies. I think that'd be quite funny.
Absolutely.
We can watch some really hilarious bad Christmas movies, which would be quite good. So I think that's going to be the next 3 episodes sorted out. Yeah. But as we are very poor at time management, etc., they might change. It might change. Who knows? We're just having a good old laugh.
Basically, guys,
we're on episode 2.
Stay tuned. Is all we can say.
Yeah, stay tuned. Really appreciate it. Thanks for watching. As always,
anyone who watches really appreciate. If anyone's got to this point, that is amazing. The fact that someone will listen to us speak, that is just incredible.
I know. Sometimes I'm sitting there, I'm like, I can't believe I'm talking. I feel like I'm boring myself. Sometimes I listen to my own voice. I'm like, God damn it! I need to change it up a bit. I need to change up my voice. I might do a different voice for next time for Call of Duty. I might do like a World War II Reznov type thing.
Oh, that'll go well.
That'll go completely
You'll be
well.
able to keep that up for a whole hour, 30 seconds.
I fail straight. I'll fall at the first hurdle, like with everything I do.
Oh.
Yeah. So on YouTube, leave a comment. Tell us what you think. Tell us what your top MCU movies are. You might agree with us, you might not, and you better agree with us because I'm right in everything I do. I've been told by several people, including my mother. Nice. In fact, it was only my mother, and she might not have even said that to me. She said, "You might be all right."
Nice.
But anyway, thank you very much for watching on YouTube.
Thank you, guys.
Like, comment, and subscribe. And we will eventually get this onto iTunes and SoundCloud. I'm still working that out. It's a bit iffy with the RSS feeds and stuff.
We'll get there.
We'll get there eventually, but we'll give you an update. You can follow us on Twitter and Facebook. The links will be down in the description. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, and we will see you guys next week, probably at the same time if we get it right.
Nice.
Nice.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.